First, just have a look at this short clip. Well, if you're wondering what you saw, this is a National Hockey League event where two Indian-Canadian choir. On Saturday at Brampton, 2023, for the first time in Canadian history, the Winnipeg Jets, a Canadian ice hockey team, are singing the national anthem of Canada in Punjabi. Yes, Punjabi. Punjabi is one of the most widely and popularly spoken languages in India, with a staggering population of more than 113 million people. But that's not the important bit. The real question is, why was the Canadian national anthem being sung in Punjabi, given that French is the second national language in the country? What made the government allow this to happen? Do you think that it's disrespectful to the born and bred Canadians? Will this be tolerated? What do you think? Please do let us know in the comments below. However, we will take a comprehensive dive into why Canada is becoming the next India. It is important to understand that the Indian diaspora is by far among the biggest throughout the world. There aren't a lot of parts in the world where there are no Indians. They're also living in Caribbean countries. This video will emphasize why more than 7 million North Americans have their roots in India. So stay tuned. We're going to answer some gnawing questions related to the mass immigration of Indians to Canada. Top causes of mass immigration. Each year, millions of families and individuals say goodbye to their homeland and prepare to journey somewhere foreign to make a better future for themselves and their families. While some seek better employment opportunities, others may seek good educational prospects and/or maintaining the ties of kinship. There are plenty of reasons why mass immigrations happen, but we're going to learn the three most important ones, which are immigration for education. With the prospect of joining good and prestigious universities is a pretty big interest among young adults. While some to just study, others may opt to study and work part-time as a means to support themselves and try to make a life for themselves. As per a research analysis posted by Immigration World in 2021, it was identified that more than 1.13 million Indian students went abroad to pursue higher education. According to the same study, it was also revealed that a majority of those students went to UAE, Canada, and the US. Immigration for career progression, being willing to go to a foreign country to find work or as an extension of your career, is kept in the highest of regards in India. They consider it a high honor and privilege for someone in their family to go abroad for work. According to a statistical report posted by the Economic Times, it was determined that over 66% of Indians desire to go abroad to find better employment opportunities. In addition, the World Happiness Report, in their indication of the best places for migrants in the world, revealed that Canada sits at a higher rank than the US and Finland. Immigration for optimal healthcare. While access to healthcare is a fundamental right of every human being in the world, even though we see rampant advancements in healthcare technology in developing nations, people still seek to flock to welfare nations, such as Canada, for better and more easily accessible healthcare. It has been 7 years since Justin Trudeau, and ever since then, there has been a 95% increase in immigration. In 2014, the number of immigrants in Canada was 240,000. In 2023, the number exponentially grew to a staggering 468,817. However, I don't think these stats are accurate. It is possible the number of immigrants in 2023 may be double or even triple the amount being shown, somewhere north of $500,000. When Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his immigration expansion plan to reinforce multiculturalism in Canada in 2022. The move was looked upon as a way of increasing his political repute and point scoring. However, you have to keep in mind that ever since Trudeau came to office in 2015, Canada has seen a total of more than 300,000 new residents in the nation per year. And now, as per Trudeau's immigration expansion plan, the nation will yet again have to welcome up to 500,000 new immigrants every year till 2025. This expansion plan was not without its merits. You see, Canada has contended with continuous labor shortages and has been experiencing a steady decrease in its birth rate. The immigration plan was set in motion to help bring in foreign skills and experts. The plan was also met with a lot of praise from top business advocacy organizations such as the Business Council of Canada. The top 3 places of birth among immigrants living in Brampton City in 2021 were India, Jamaica, and Pakistan. Brampton, Ontario is more famously known as Browntown for the sheer amount of immigrant Indians living in the area. Brampton is situated near the region of Peel, which is located right in the middle of a couple of other cities such as Mississauga, Vaughan, and Georgetown. However, the more important question here is, why is it that immigrant Indians prefer to migrate to Brampton, the most out of any other city in Canada? You see, according to a research report posted in the Globe and Mail in 2006 by writer Noreen Ahmed Ullah, it was revealed that up to 40% of Brampton is populated by South Asians. She further explained the reason behind this phenomenon, primarily affordable housing compared to other metropolitan cities such as Montreal, Ottawa, and more. Another popular explanation is the fact that when Indian families migrate to Canada, they desire to stick together. This is why most immigrant Indian families live together in a community. In another article posted in 2013 in the Toronto Star, writer San Gruel shed more light on the subject of the increasing South Asian in Brampton. San explained that one of the most likelier reasons why Indians prefer to populate Browntown is due to accessibility to illegal housing projects and apartments. Illegal apartments are relatively more cost-effective for immigrants. In 2016, more than 123,000 Indians were reported living in Brampton. This figure has since swelled exponentially. In 2021, Sikhs made up 25.1% of the population, Hindus 18.1%, and non-religious 10.3%. The largest racial group was South Asian, 52.4%, followed by Black, 13.1%, and Filipino, 3.2%. In 2016, Brampton, 123,660 Indian immigrant births, 40%, 23,215 Jamaican immigrant births, and 19,255 Pakistani immigrant births. In 2021, Indian immigrant births, 159,580, while Jamaican immigrant births, 22,218. And Pakistani immigrant births rose to 20,400. There are a slew of reasons why Indians find Canada more appealing to migrate to. Let's explore some of those reasons. Considerate immigration policies. One of the most attractive things about Canadian immigration policies is that they pretty much function as a points-based system. The policies primarily evaluate applicants based on their level of education, professional expertise, skills, work experience, English-speaking fluency, and other things. This form of immigration is hailed for being versatile, fair, and flexible, only sifting through potential immigrant candidates that qualify as skilled and educated individuals, granting them permanent residency and later citizenship. I know this may be hard to believe, but yes, Canada is ranked high as being a top quality of life nation as per reports by the United Nations Human Development Index. The country provides a very diverse social landscape, excellent health care, ideal educational opportunities, career growth and progression, and overall security. Not to mention, Canada is just so beautiful. It has one of the most expansive and gorgeous natural landscapes in the world, offering plenty of outdoor exploration activities anyone can enjoy, community prominence, and a clear emphasis on multiculturalism. There is no question that Canada wholeheartedly supports and encourages the growth of diversity and multiculturalism throughout the country, and this is not a recent development. The country has been all for multiculturalism since the 70s, when Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau officially implemented a policy that dictated focusing on growing multiculturalism in Canada. Several decades later, this single element has become one of Canada's most defining characteristics, showing just how much Canadians value societal harmony and how well they have embraced its mosaic culture. Good educational prospects. Canada's academic system can be categorized into 3 different levels: primary education, secondary education, and post-secondary education. However, children must acquire secondary education, high school, in Canada. Canada is a hub of multiculturalism and diversity and has French as its second language. This allows the immigrating Indian population not just to live in a diverse society, but to also take their shot at learning multiple languages to broaden their professional aspirations. As per a statistical report posted by the CIC Times, it was identified that immigrant children up to 20 years old have the largest participation in pursuing and completing their college education. Canada is a safe and immigrant-friendly country. While Canada is also known for its high quality of life and standard of living, it is also regarded as one of the safest countries in the world. According to a report posted by Best Diplomats, Canada is the 11th safest country in the world, with the first one being Iceland. It is worth mentioning that crime as a whole has gradually declined in Canada since 2000. As per a Statista report, the crime rate in Canada in 2021 dropped by more than 30% compared to 2003. In the bustling migration wave from India to Canada, 3 key career avenues stand out. Canada's tech landscape beckons skilled individuals in software development, systems analysis, project management, and more as the nation evolves into a global tech hub. With its stellar healthcare system, Canada relies on foreign talents, including Indian professionals like physiotherapists, physicians, medical doctors, and nurses, to bolster its ranks and maintain its world-class status. Amidst Canada's multicultural tapestry, Indian immigrants find fertile ground in the culinary world. The demand for chefs with expertise in Indian cuisine reflects the nation's vibrant food scene and multicultural ethos. The influx of immigrants to Canada saw a modest 1.6% rise in 2001-2002, adding 3,178 individuals. However, there was a significant 22% decline in 2003. Subsequently, a 5% increase occurred in 2007-2008, reaching 11,505 immigrants. Yet, by 2010-2011, numbers dipped again by 4.2% to 11,492 immigrants. South Indian immigrants, with over 465,000 arriving between 2022 and 2023, compared to 250,000 between 2001 and 2002. Ontario has emerged as a top destination, with over 107,000 settling there from July 2022 to June 2023. While Canada's immigrant population has been growing steadily, some Canadians express concerns about its impact. Trudeau's immigration policy aims to address labor shortages and demographic challenges, but raises questions about its true beneficiaries, the Canadian people or Trudeau himself.